of adopting your child, the hardest part wasn't the paperwork or the waiting. It was watching my daughter struggle to trust that we wouldn't abandon her like her previous foster families had done 5 times before. When we first met Emma, she was 7 years old and sitting in the corner of the visitation room, methodically lining up colorful rocks she'd pulled from her backpack. The social worker whispered that she carried those rocks everywhere, one from each home she'd been in. I sat down beside her, not too close, and asked about her collection. She didn't look up, just shifted slightly away. My husband stayed by the door, sensing she needed space. The file said she'd been in the system since she was 3, bouncing between 5 different homes in 4 years. During her first month of visit, she barely spoke. She'd answer direct questions with 1 or 2 words, but never volunteered information. The social worker told us this was progress. With other potential families, she wouldn't speak at all. The day we brought her home,
She was breathing okay. Some days were good, some were terrible, but I was there for all of them. Katie fought for 11 more months. When she passed, I was holding her hand. At the funeral, my old flying buddies kept asking when I'd reapply to airlines. I never did. Instead, I moved back to my hometown and got a job teaching flight lessons to kids at the local airport. What was the hardest part of quitting your dream job? I had wanted to be a pilot since I was 9 years old. I used to sit in my backyard building model planes and watching jets fly overhead, imagining myself up there. By the time I graduated,
Please don't scroll. I'm just trying to become a big content creator one day, but I have no success.
Who appreciates their team, who doesn't crack under pressure. I've been watching you this week, and even though you're clearly exhausted, you haven't dropped the ball once. My brain was struggling to process what was happening. Are you saying? I'm saying that accidental text showed me more about your character than any interview could. The job comes with a 20% raise and your own office. Interested? I sat there and stopped. But I called you Babe, Britt laughed. My wife thinks it's hilarious. She said anyone who talks about their family like that is someone she'd want me working with. I took the promotion, obviously, but the best part came.
Lauren loved hosting this event, playing perfect matriarch to 50 relatives who watched her perform for years. I arrived with a memorial video I created for the family archive, featuring dozens of photos and videos of moms that Lauren had never seen. My cousin helped set it up on the outdoor projector, and suddenly Mom was everywhere. Her college graduation, her wedding to Dad, teaching me to ride a bike, her voice singing happy birthday. The aftermath was swift and brutal. Relatives who'd forgotten Rose's spring rolls were legendary. Remember when she organized the dinner? You, just like her. Lauren tried to change the food she'd made, but she'd become invisible. My half siblings heard.
5 a.m., working the espresso machine while my friends slept in. I declined the invitation, lived on ramen packets, and counted every dollar twice. The necklace was everything I'd imagined. Delicate rose gold chain with Sierra sapphire pendant. Her September birthstone cut into a perfect teardrop. When I slipped the velvet box across the restaurant table, her eyes went wide. Oh my God, you didn't have to do this, she whispered, fastening it immediately. She cried, genuine happy tears. Threw her arms around me. I love you so much. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever owned. For 2 days, I caught her.
To hide that they were doing illegal fights. You lied to protect me. I've never told anyone about my brother before. On the drive home, I had a long talk with both boys about honesty and trust. We agreed this would be our one-time secret, but they had to promise. No more fighting, not even playing around. We made it to my sister-in-law's birthday dinner only 30 minutes late. My wife noticed Arthur's stitches, but he smoothly said it was from helping me with the deck. I saw Nathan bite his lip, but he kept quiet. That night, after everyone was home safe, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about how many don't tell mom, typing and deleting responses, knowing I couldn't lie to her, but also knowing this had to stay quiet. At the hospital, Chris confirmed Arthur had a concussion and needed stitches. While he worked, Arthur finally broke down and told us the real reason he couldn't tell his dad. His older brother had died in a boxing match 3 years ago. His dad had banned anything related to fighting sports from their house. Just as Chris finished the stitches, Arthur's phone lit up with a call from his dad. Arthur's hand started shaking so bad he dropped the phone. That's when I made a decision that could have gotten me in serious trouble. I picked up the call and told his dad that Arthur had been helping me fix my deck, and a board had snapped back and hit it. I said I was taking him to get checked out, but everything was fine. I even offered to pay any medical bills. His dad bought it, probably because I'd known him for years through our son's friendship. But what happened next shocked me more than anything. Arthur looked at me and said, "It's exactly what my brother's coach told my dad when he first got hurt, before he died." The guilt hit me like a truck, but then Arthur continued, "Thank you. My brother's coach lied to hide that they were doing illegal fights. You lied to protect me. I've never told anyone
happened to me. Hurry, I am 90 and died peacefully in my sleep, but knowing my luck, probably not. There are things I never had the courage to tell you while I was alive. The flash drive explains everything. The ring was my grandmother. She always said to give it to the love of my life. It belongs with you now, whether you want it or not. I am sorry for being a coward. I hope this doesn't change how you remember me." Turned Jake, the velvet pouch contained a vintage emerald ring, my birthstone. I stared at it, confused as the weight of realization slowly descended with shaking hands. I plugged the flash drive into his laptop. It contained a single folder labeled for Alex with dozens of letters, one dated for each birthday of mine since we met. I opened the first one. Alex, today you turned 19. You probably don't remember, but you fell asleep on my shoulder.